हेलो गाइस, वेलकम टू अनदर एपिसोड। अभी हम सेंट्रल पुलिस स्टेशन आए हैं। देखते हैं इधर क्या होता है। एक अनदर लेटर मिला है हमें।
The captain is waiting for you downstairs with Pinker.
फॉलो हिम। कोई भी नहीं है। डाउनस्टेयर्स विद द पिंकर। Okay, there's more downstairs. What is downstairs? Technical services. Technical services. देखते हैं इधर क्या होता है. Looks new place.
Boys, come on in. Phelps, have you met Finis Brown?
Pleased to meet you, sir.
This information is confidential and doesn't leave this room.
The new letter was left in the back seat of a cab. The driver thinks it was put through the window and not left by a customer.
We're checking all the spares back 24 hours regardless.
Good.
Like the previous letters, it's been assembled from headlines and typed from the Times and Examiner, then glued to an envelope.
What is the other note?
This one? That's also new. A poem, hand-typed.
Do you mind if I take a look?
Go ahead. We've been over both documents pretty carefully. They've been wiped with gasoline, so there's no chance of prints.
This is really wow.
That's the message from the Celine Henry case.
Have changed my mind. You would not give a square deal. Fuck you, BD Tex. देखते हैं पोम में क्या लिखा है. Heap upon thy soul.
Heap upon thy soul by virtue of this curse. Ill deeds, then be thou damned, beholding good, both infinite as in the universe, and thou and thy self-torturing solitude, an awful image of calm power, though no thou sittest, let the hour come when thou must appear to be that which thou art internally, and after many a false and fruitless crime, contract thy lagging fall through boundless space and time. Okay, I don't know what. It's really complicated here. Shakespeare की language में लिखा गया है.
It's original?
Not unless he's a genius.
You like this nutjob's poem?
No, I like Shelley. It was written at least 100 years ago.
Shelley. Sure, I knew that.
You see, Finis? I told you this lad was a bright boy.
Sure, but what has it got to do with the case?
Prometheus Unbound. Prometheus was a titan, a superhuman character who defied the gods to bring fire to humanity.
The Dahlia guy believes he's Superman.
Your guess is as good as mine. One thing for sure is that he's educated. What about the link to the Henry case?
He could have got the wording from the papers. As you said, he is fiendishly clever and takes pleasure in taunting us. What's happening with the Maldonado case?
We have the husband in custody. We haven't interviewed him yet.
Well, upstairs then, lads, and see if we can break him.
वही कर रहे हैं हम लोग. But we're getting the wrong people, that's for sure. Doesn't make sense. We are still getting letters from the Dahlia.
Jail.
I hope we get all the questions right again, because that's very important in this case now.
Improved your attitude, Angel?
What do you want me to say?
That you killed your
I was
wife.
with Antonia the night she died, but she left the apartment. That was the last time I saw her.
23 years of age, married too young.
So your wife paid you a visit last night. What time was that?
Late, around midnight, maybe. She didn't stay long.
Do we have? What do we have? Okay, we know there's a bloodied shirt in his room. इसकी alibi नहीं है हमारे पास क्योंकि ये अपनी बीवी के पीछे गया था. So we cannot talk like a bad cop.
So if you didn't kill your wife, who did? You better come up with something, Angel. This doesn't look good.
Fuck you. I loved my wife.
You're good, kid. You murder your wife and you just sit there as cool as a cucumber.
So you got a wrong question. Shit.
You and your wife weren't getting along. She was divorcing you. Is that why you killed her?
We fought, yeah, but we weren't getting a divorce.
How come? Okay, I can accuse him.
I don't believe you, Angel. She'd been granted a decree nisi. She pushed you too far, and you lashed out.
I told you, I wouldn't accept a divorce.
He was supposed to be coming to the...
The judge had set a date. You were going to be paraded in front of the whole city for your cruelty to her, Angel.
Antonia. Oh, Jesus. She came in drunk, out of her mind. She doesn't normally drink. She was looking around in her bag. Said she wanted to serve me papers. Me, her own husband. So I slapped her down. She ran out. That's the truth.
तू भी तो उसके पीछे भाग के गया था.
What size shoe do you wear, Angel?
Size 8. What difference does that make?
Jewelry taken from
When we
her.
found your wife, her jewelry had been removed. Was she wearing her religious medallion last night?
Sure. She always wore that.
She gave it to him. He gave it to him. Her. He gave it to her. तो इसने वापस लिया है. Can I accuse him or something? It was missing, right?
I think you killed her, stripped the body of jewelry, and then went back to her apartment for the bracelet.
You should get a better hat. The sun is getting to your head. I've told you the truth. You don't believe me?
Okay, ये wrong कर दिया मैंने.
You can go to hell.
Your wife has been brutally murdered. So how do you explain your shirt being covered in blood?
You found that? I cut myself shaving.
That doesn't look like shaving cut.
Angel, I'm not going to waste any more time on this. Give me something, or I'm going to have you charged.
My brother, Hippolito, he said some bad things about Antonia last night. So I had to sock him one. We got into it.
Keep talking.
She said she came from the El Dorado bar.
And?
It's not one of my places.
How come?
We used to buy fruit at the market down the street. But the creep there was always running his eyes all over my wife.
What's the name of this fruit market?
Just picked fruit. Ord Street downtown.
One last question, Angel. Do the words kiss the blood mean anything to you?
No. Sounds sick to me.
You're not in the clear by any means, Angel. You're going back into a cell. You should think about whether you have anything else you need to share with us.
I guess जो हमें एक आदमी मिला था उधर उसको कुछ जानता होगा. We have his brother as well, right? Does he know of something?
One little twist. She was 13
No.
if she...
We don't have him.
Any ideas? I'm at a loss.
So, the fruit market was the last stop off Antonia made. Let's go.
चलो फ्रूट मार्केट जाके देखते हैं. अभी अपनी पुलिस की गाड़ी देते हैं. क्या गाड़ी खुल क्यों नहीं रही? वाह. तो जाके देखते हैं फिर से. ये क्यों नहीं बैठ रहा है? वो क्यों नहीं आ रहा है?
What's your read on Maldonado?
I still like him for it. Seriously, that line about the guy at the fruit market making eyes at his woman? Please. Now, we'll get to the market and the guy behind the counter will tell us he saw Angel drag his old lady off into the night. This case will be shut like all the others.
चलो देखते हैं क्या होता है. वापस जाते हैं फ्रूट मार्केट. इसने रोकी क्यों गाड़ी?
You turn right now.
आगे से लेते हैं राइट फिर. फ्रूट मार्केट लगता है अभी खुल गई है. खुल गई है अभी. Always fresh. वही आदमी इधर है. ओह वाह, पिलर के बीच में से लेके गया. I guess that's our guy, you know. देखा? He is our guy.
Sir, Wait, you look familiar.
Hey, from the bar, right? What brings you here?
LAPD, Detective Phelps and Galloway.
Clem Feeney. What can I do for you?
Did you happen to see a young woman last night? 21 years old, Hispanic?
Sure, she came by last night. Why do you ask?
Because she was murdered.
She was wearing a necklace?
I didn't notice.
You weren't paying attention, Feeney?
Hey, you're getting the wrong idea.
Exactly how much fruit do you sell here after midnight, Clem?
Look, not much. I sell the odd bottle on the side to the after-hours crowd. Look, I don't want any trouble. I'm just trying to make a buck.
थोड़ी दारू बेचता है.
The young lady arrived around midnight?
Yeah, something like that. Used the phone for a cab and then left.
He knows something.
You already knew Mrs. Maldonado, didn't you, Clem?
Sure, I met her before. She seemed like a nice lady. Her husband went apeshit one day when he caught me talking to her. She had me back until last night.
Okay.
Where did she go from here?
She wanted a cab, but I couldn't get her one. I was about to offer to drive her, but a car pulled up and she got into that.
Can you describe the car?
Brown Ford Coupe, I think. She seemed to know the guy.
Do you mind if we look around?
Why would you want to do that?
Because we say so.
I guess you can. Hey, don't you have to get a court order or something? I have rights.
Clem?
Okay, so we got 3 out of 3 with him. कुछ है इधर छुपा हुआ. इधर तो कुछ भी नहीं है, but it will be a good search. ठेका खोल के रखा है इसने तो
No
यार.
wonder he stays open late at night. People have to get their vitamins. Check through this stuff before we get back out there.
Okay.
Why cut someone who was already dead?
It's a typical power thing. Once the stiff is dead, the creep usually feels they can do whatever they like. You must have seen it during the war.
क्या ये यूज किया गया मारने के लिए? उससे तो काटा गया अब शरीर को. क्या मिलता है इधर और कितना सच से सामना होएगा इधर.
So what are we hiding in here? This thing
wow.
needs a combination.
Okay. क्या था 3? नहीं. Let me remember that. 253 था. 2 5 3 देखा. Jesus. It's the religious thing, right? Charm उसका. It matches the charm. Wife, submit to your husband as to the Lord. For the husband is the head of the wife, as Christ is the head of the church, his body, of which he is the Savior. It is very dark.
This fruit stall punk gets about 10 seconds to explain before I pull his fucking arms off.
Clem!
Shit, he's running away. I knew he was our guy. Yes.
God damn it, get after him, Cole.
उसका pickup is काफी slow.
I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
उसकी pickup काफी fast लग रही है.
I should have grabbed him when we had the chance, Phelps.
When we had the chance, we didn't know he was our guy. Strange that he leave a trail of blood right back to his own market.
Maybe he wanted to be caught. A lot of them do.
It's almost too perfect, isn't it?
There's no such thing as too perfect. Phelps, you gotta get me closer.
Come on.
Hit him, Cole. Spit him out. I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
Yes. Done. It's a done deal. We caught him. Hands where we can see them. कुछ बोलने के लिए भी नहीं उसके पास.
You're a sick man, Clem. You need help.
That's how we do it.
Outstanding job on this case, gentlemen.
They're drinking
The
on
poor
the...
woman can now rest in peace. I'll pay the fiend a personal visit myself and remind him that crime in this city does not go unpunished. When they finish with him at the receiving hospital, we'll have him up before the grand jury. I have a meeting this afternoon with the mayor, lads. I'll be sure to mention your names.
Wow.
Now, on your way.
Another case solved. That's how we do it. But still... Captain भी 420 है. So we did good this time. We did good. We got 11 out of 13 questions right, so that is something nice. With the body on his doorstep, the DMA looked to send Clem Finney to the gas chamber. उस ज़माने की capital punishment was hard. So guys, इसी के साथ ये episode यहाँ ख़त्म होता है. We found 16 out of 17 clues, so we missed something. I guess we missed something in the warehouse because I straight away went to the bloody scalpel or something. So ये episode भी इधर ख़त्म होता है. एक और केस सॉल्व हो गया हमारे से. काफ़ी कॉम्प्लिकेटेड है क्योंकि अभी भी हमें लेटर मिला है एक. Certainly it's not from this guy. देखते हैं क्या होता है अगले एपिसोड में. ये ब्लैक डालिया का भी केस कॉम्प्लिकेटेड होता जा रहा है, तो देखते हैं अगले एपिसोड में क्या होता है. और वंस अगेन थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग गाइस.